Hi, I'm Noah, and I roast famous figures. Today I'll be roasting American businessman and rumpled turtle Bill Gates. Gates met Jeffrey Epstein in 2011, a few years after Epstein was convicted of soliciting a minor for prostitution, and also in 2011, Gates said, Epstein's lifestyle is very different and kind of intriguing, although it would not work for me. I would say that regardless of whether it would work for you, if your reaction to Epstein's lifestyle is that it's kind of intriguing, you're very different from a human being. Despite his computer geek image within Microsoft, Gates was often accused of bullying his employees. Finding out that Gates is a bully was so hard to wrap my mind around. That's like finding out that Dracula is secretly a clove of garlic. Gates is said to have habitually yelled and swore at his employees, once memorably telling an employee whose presentation he didn't like to give up his stock options and join the Peace Corps. I personally don't see things this way, but it is notable that according to Gates' own worldview, his past several decades as a philanthropist focusing on many of the same issues that the Peace Corps focuses on define him as a failure. Gates' ruthless approach to business started early. In 1982, he attempted to dilute co-founder Paul Allen's ownership stake in Microsoft while Allen was undergoing treatment for cancer, but stopped when Allen confronted him. Say what you will about Gates, but he would never steal from his seriously ill childhood friend. He's simply not that brave. In 1999, a federal judge ruled that Microsoft, under Gates' leadership, engaged in monopolistic business practices by making it hard for users to install competitors' version of software or uninstall Microsoft's version of the same products, most notably their web browser Internet Explorer, which led to the downfall of their competitor Netscape. I can't believe that Gates would engage in underhanded tactics to cheat Netscape like that. I didn't even know that Netscape had cancer. Despite pledging to give away more than half his money, Gates' net worth today is several billion dollars higher than it was before he created his charitable foundation, even adjusted for inflation. Of course, when you're as rich as Gates, a few billion dollars doesn't really affect your lifestyle, which is why it's even more nuts that he's still getting richer. Alright, please consider donating to help the family that I sponsor in Gaza. If you'd like to support me or watch bonus videos, please check out my Patreon. Then let me know who else to roast, and join me next time for part 2 of my roast of businessman and a guy who looks like if instead of a radioactive spider, Peter Parker got bitten by an even bigger geek, Bill Gates.